Hey Pisces, looks like you're going to be busy. You got an offer of new love, old love, bad love, and you're hoping to end up with solid love. Before we get into it, hang in there to the end. I'm going to be pulling some love oracle cards. So those are cards that will be what the other person that you're thinking of would say to you if they could. I'll be pulling those at the end, and I've got a timing deck that you can pause the video, ask a question: when am I going to get that raise? When am I going to meet the one? And pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, and that'll be the answer for your question. But before we get into it, I'm going to run through a couple of disclaimers. This is not a one-on-one reading. This is a general reading, so focus on what applies to you. Not everything will resonate. Use your best judgment. No one can tell you what to do. This is for entertainment and educational purposes. So hopefully, now I want you to learn something, get your own deck, your own books for reference. I love tarot, so what I do is I shuffle the deck and I will meditate beforehand and, clear the area, clean the air, burn the sage, all that stuff. I meditate and I write down things before I pick the cards and everything. So for Pisces, I was getting paint, something about paint. Could be anything from being an artist to painting a room in your house, getting your car painted, something about paint. Speaking of cars, I was also seeing cars, travel, specifically cars. So if you travel a lot in your car, something about that, something about gas. I'm specifically getting not having enough money for gas. That's not for everybody. I was seeing roses, tulips, and daffodils. Spring is not here yet, depending on when you watch this video, so I'm not sure about the flowers. Could have something. Valentine's Day just went by. Roses, tulips, and daffodils. There was a Himalayan cat, or a super fluffy cat, gray. I was specifically seeing a gray, long-haired, fluffy cat, Himalayan. Grapes, strawberries, specifically grapes and strawberries. Other fruits as well, but just grapes and strawberries. Getting an invite, somebody inviting you somewhere or to something. More like a party, like inviting you to a party or a get-together or a meal or something. Bring a dessert, something about dessert. Either you'll need to bring a dessert or you're really going to like the dessert that they have. And also, you're going to have a reason to dance soon. Whatever that is. So, my readings are timeless. So whenever you land on this videos, when it's good for 4 to 6 weeks. That's when it's good for. This is generally for February 2024, give or take, or whenever you land on it. May sound like BS, but personally, all the readings that I've been watching personally for myself have all been what has happened for me 5 years ago. So all these readers now, it doesn't seem to matter what cards they pull. And by the way, they usually pull all the same cards. But for me personally, all their readings that they just upload are what have happened for me like 5 years ago. So I don't know if anyone else is going through that, but that's why I say these are timeless. Depends on when you land on it. So what I do is I shuffle the deck, and I will take I will split the deck into 3 piles, and what I do is I will take the cards that are on the bottom of those 3 piles. I call that the first 3. And that's these here. They're always read upright. And I don't know what this form is called. It's a really old format. It's not Celtic or anything. I don't know. This is something that my mother taught me years and years ago, decades ago. So I don't know what this format is, but we'll get into it. The first 3. Let's see. One thing I noticed with the reading right off, there's only 2 major arcana cards, and that is usually rare for my readings. They're like half of them are usually major arcana, but you only had 2. Excuse me. But the major arcana cards just pack more of a punch. So this is more, I take this more as like nitty gritty into the detail stuff. You've got 6 people you're going to be dealing with. So you're going to have a choice. You're going to have quite a few choices. Everybody wants Pisces. So like I said, you are going to be busy. This ended up being a love reading. I didn't intend it to be, but that's how it came out. So I'm going to give you what it is. The court and the face cards, the book that I use, Complete Guide to the Tarot by Eden Gray, gives the court and the face cards physical attributes. I'll give them to you if I remember, but anyone can change their hair or their eye color. So we're going to go with the characteristic of the card. Tarot has no gender, so if I say he or she, you can flip it. Same with if I'm talking about the other person, that card may actually be more applicable to you. So flip it however. So starting off, if you don't have time to do the whole reading, you're supposed to be able to pull the first 3 and be able to get the reading in a nutshell and be on your day. It basically does do that. I'll try to point it out, but it may be like a spoiler alert. So sorry about that. The first card from the first 3, we've got the 3 of Swords. This card sucks upside down, right side up, sideways, or backwards. It doesn't matter. I hate this card. This card generally it's a possible 3-party situation. Could be a person. Now 3-party could be a person, somebody's work, could be an entity, could be a group, could be someone in the family. Doesn't necessarily have to be a side piece. It references, it could be something, it could be an apology, could also reference recovering from surgery. This card generally, it's right side up, generally means stormy weather for the heart, tears, separation, upheaval. That card is referenced just so you know, right, where is it? Right here. This card has, hold on a second, had like the reference of, oh my gosh. There's separation and sorrow. So it, like I said, you know it's coming. You didn't have to do the reading if you didn't have time. So, but most people want a little more detail. So anyway, the next card is the Knight of Pentacles. This person is said to have black hair, black eyes, dark complexion, generally a younger person, anywhere from 25 to 30 years old, younger, give or take. This person is slow as fuck. They're the slowest knight in the deck. They're the slowest person in the deck. They are very, very slow. This card references a solid offer. Could be a solid offer on a job, a house, a car, a property, business opportunity. This knight is a lone wolf. He's relentless. He's the type to, if he falls, to get back on the horse. This can also be someone who knows what to do, but just doesn't do it. Or they don't do it in time, in a timely fashion. So they're slow AF. Now the rest of the meanings for the Knight of Pentacles is someone who is upright, they're responsible, laborious, patient, they're a healer, an animal lover, trustworthy, of service, and it can mean the coming and going of a money matter. So, and that was referenced, the coming or going of money matter. Over here we have Knight of Wands, coming or going of a matter or a person. The third card for the first three is there's no zero on this deck. I'm going to start using another deck soon. Is zero, and this is the Fool. This card references you. You're a dreamer, a mystic. You desire to accomplish great goals. This is an optimistic outlook. You're careful to try to make the right choice. The Fool is generally an unencumbered leap of faith in the beginning of something great. So it's very optimistic. Now that's you, that's your attitude. You'll have a couple of bumps in the road, but you're going to bounce back and you're just going to be ready for more. You're not going to let shit stop you. And the reading this is broken into several areas. This area here is you. It's what's happening right now. It's how you're thinking, how you're feeling, things that are influencing you. The center card is the Eight of Cups. And it's upside down. It's reversed. This card reversed means interest in success, joy, feasting, new love, an ex reaching out, someone recently that you met, someone that you've, maybe recently been flirting with. And the reason I say that is because in the past, we've got a card that references, the start of a relationship, like making plans in a relationship. So I think it's somebody that, what's going on right now is possibly somebody that you met recently. Doesn't matter which side you take first, but I'll take the Eight of Wands upside down. Upside down, it references delay, stagnation, a stagnation in business, love, family, health, whatever. Your hopes, your, projects. Excuse me. It also references jealousy. Now, this could be your jealousy or someone's jealous of you. Someone's jealous for you. It also references refusing to discuss it. This may also mean refusing to listen. You could be wearing rose-colored glasses about something, and I'm feeling like it's love since you got all these people and you're such a hot commodity. Everybody's wanting you. So I think you're going to be in for some fun the next 4 to 6 weeks, if not a little longer. You're going to be having some fun. But the delay and the stagnation, it's just going to be a temporary pause. You're just going to be having to, you might also be work related. You're wanting that raise and nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. You're wanting to meet that one. You're not meeting anybody. Or you're in a relationship and, you want it to go to the next level, but it's not. You just got to have some patience. I know. More freaking patience. I know. I'm right there with you. And how many more freaking years? I'm about done. I'm about over it. So I know exactly, those of you that can relate to that, I know exactly what you're feeling. So anyway, you may be, refusing to listen. You're going to make your own choices anyway, just like we all are. On the other side, we've got the Knight of Wands. He's right side up. He or she, right side up. Like I said, not gender specific. This person would be blonde, blue eyes, hazel eyes, young, 25, 30, or younger, around, give or take. This person is a player. So the Knight of Wands is someone who is like in and out of your life. They could also be at a distance, which might be why they're in and out of your life. But, if they love you, they'd be with you. I don't know why I said that. Somebody needs to hear that. But someone who is in and out, not necessarily a bad person, but just, they're flighty. We all know those kind of people. Well, hell, Pisces can be very fickle. So, speaking from experience, I could never make my damn mind up. Every day was a different decision. So to each his own. There's nothing really wrong with that either. Just, could get you in trouble. But the Knight of Wands represents pursuing a vision, pursuing an adventure. Could also be a quick, passionate answer. Like I said before, this could be the coming or going of a matter, the coming or going of a person. So this person's in or out. It could be them. Could be someone from your past. This references someone who is an energetic warrior, generous friend and lover, but also cruel and brutal. Hasty in all that they do. You know, somebody that's, you know, animated. They're always high energy. They run into the room. They run out of the room. Their attention is, you know, everywhere. This could also reference change of residence, change of job, emigration, quick departure. Could also be this person. And it could also be someone who's a busybody. There could be a busybody influence. So, take that how it is. But the way I'm looking at it, it could be someone who's wanting to sweet talk you, maybe have a really quick fling. Like I said, you're going to have a choice. You're going to have a lot of choices. So this area over here represents the past. The cards closest to you, this is you right now. Cards closest to you are that in time. So this card is near. So this is the nearest past, further back in the past, furthest back in the past. This area is the work group activity area. This is one theoretical road to the future, another theoretical road to the future. And all of these are the same way. The closest one to you is how close it is in time. So we're going to start with the past. In the nearest past, we have the Two of Wands. This card references contracts, balance, making plans in relationships. That's what I referenced. You know, could be someone around, the person around you right now may be someone that you met recently that you were flirting with, or they were flirting with you, or whatever. You're, you know, starting to make plans, and, you know, card also references boldness, courage to start new things, new enterprises, scientific methods, influence over others. And that could be you having influence over others, or others having influence over you in the recent past. Kindness, generosity, yet proud and unforgiving. So that could be you, how you were feeling recently. Further back in the past, we've got from the Major Arcana, the number 2, High Priestess. The Priestess, this card is upside down. The Priestess is mute, which references no communication. She doesn't speak, so she communicates in other ways. Upside down, it references not keeping. She is also the keeper of secrets. Upside down, she references not keeping something hidden, or not keeping something to yourself, not keeping a secret. Since she is mute, no communication, so, you know, loose lips, you know. Card also references conceit, sensual enjoyment, and accepting surface knowledge. So usually accepting surface knowledge is someone's lying to you. But either you or someone else may have let a secret out you weren't supposed to, or they weren't supposed to. Further back in the past, we've got the Ace of Cups. That's upside down also. Upside down, it references false love, clouded joy, instability, and in situations like that, remember your blessings. So someone really let you down in the past. It was a major heartbreak. It's something, the 3 swords in the heart, it happened, something you're worried about happening again. It could possibly happen again. We'll get into that. So, like I said before, this area over here is the work area. group activity area. So I apply it to, going to soccer practice, going bowling, eating dinner with the family, all that jazz. Group activities. It's generally work. If you're a homemaker, then it's being at home and also family. So the first card in the near future, we have the King of Pentacles. This card is upside down. Said to have black hair, black eyes, dark complexion. Upside down, they're not so hot. Upside down, the meaning is stupidity, perverse use of talents, being too spendy, easily bribed, vices. There's a caution against gambling. And this person can be very dangerous if crossed. So this to me is an ass at work. Someone you're dealing with who is an ass at work. Could be someone in your family. Could be someone in one of your groups that, they're difficult to deal with. I'm getting a creep vibe off of this. Every time this dude is upside down, dude or dudette, says perverse use of talents. To me, there's only really one definition of the word perverse. So it's kind of creepy. So just look out for that. Someone could be lewd around you. Further in the future, we've got the Ten of Cups. Right side up. That is the everything card. It is an awesome, auspicious card. Love it, love it. It's my favorite card. It represents lasting happiness from above. So you're getting spiritually lit as well as physically and financially. Things are, working out in your favor. Represents perfect human love. Could also be, especially with it in this area, could be the perfect job, your perfect job. You're loving your freaking job. Great friends, great friendships, lasting success, peace. You could be meeting someone at work. This new love could be someone at work. Or in one of your group activities. And to me, a group is, 3 or more people. So, could be you and a couple of friends going out to eat. You're going to be meeting somebody while you're out in a group setting. So, further in the future, we've got the Five of Cups. Right side up. Not such a great card. Right side up, it means disappointment, depression, sorrow, disillusion in love, possible marriage breaking up, possible loss of friends. Generally, if a marriage breaks up, the friends pick sides, so that's how I take that. Vain regret, but with something left over. So usually that is something like, if there is a breakup, there's kids involved, so there's, vain regret about the breakup, but what's left over is the children and, the common goals, and, there's something left. There's something left. This could also mean a possible third party. The disillusion in love, like I said before, not listening. So someone might be warning you like, hey, I wouldn't trust this person. You know, they'll date anything that moves, you know, and you're not listening or weren't listening, and you know, now you're finding out that you should have listened. But it could also be interference from an ex. There was jealousy mentioned. So an ex could be interfering with your perfect human love. And this could be temporary too, because you've got quite a few things going on. I was also getting a feeling that the disappointment might also be perhaps this new person that you're dating, one of the new people, I should say, one of the new people that you're going to be dating. The disappointment might be that you find out that they're not divorced yet. They're separated, but they're not divorced yet. And that might be where the ex interference is coming from. Or, you know, that might be the disillusion. They weren't completely honest with you or whatever. This too shall pass, because you're going to be bouncing back. Like I said, you're going to be like the fool. You're going to have this unbeatable attitude. You're going to be optimistic. You are going to get down about some situation, so something's going to let you down here. There's not a person here. This isn't your love interest. This is someone working with you or in your family, or someone influencing your situation that's an ass or a creep. That's not a love interest for you, but they could be the one that's causing the problem. They could be telling your love interest lies and stuff. So we've got two theoretical roads to the future, here and here. You can take all the cards, or you can take no cards, or anything, any combination that you like. None of this is set in stone. You're in control of your future. No one can tell you what to do. These cards are used as guidance, as advice, and your future is malleable. So it's up to you. Doesn't matter which side you read first. I'm just going to go with one. We've got the Six of Cups here. It's right side up. So in the near future on that side, we've got, this is the soulmate card. It also references a gift. Could be a gift from a soulmate, or it could be two separate, you know. A soulmate is generally someone you're really supposed to be with. This card references things learned in childhood, happiness, enjoyment, but coming from the past. There's nothing wrong with that. Meeting with childhood friends, pleasant memories. May also mean new friends, new friendships, new knowledge, and new opportunities. So your friends are going to be a good pick-me-up for you. So whatever depression and disappointment you might go through, they're going to be a good pick-me-up for you. The Six of Cups to me is a going back to basics. It's the simple things. It's enjoying the simple things. Going back to home, going back to childhood, going back to things, foundational happiness, foundational morals, thoughts, beliefs. Further in the future, we've got the Page of Cups. He's upside down. She's upside down. Light brown hair, hazel eyes, young, 25, 30 years old or younger, give or take. Upside down, it references little desire to create, seduction. So that's, could be too much partying. Could be you, could be someone else. A deception soon uncovered. Generally, the deception is on someone else's part. So something's going to be coming to light to you real soon. Card also references obstacles and unpleasant news. Well, the deception is going to be the unpleasant news. So that's kind of redundant. But this is temporary. This is temporary. So this could be one of the people that you're going to be dating or that want to date you. You know, you could be dating different people, and this is one that you're going to find out is not so great. You know, you're going to get rid of them. Further in the future, we've got the Ten of Wands, and it's upside down. The tens are always the end of a cycle. Upside down, the Ten of Wands is intrigues. Probably having something to do with the Page of Cups right next to it. Intrigues, separation, emigration. Like I said, there was reference from the first three. If there's a lawsuit, there will be some loss. Doesn't mean you're going to lose, but it does mean there will be some loss. So in order to win the war, you may have to lose a battle. If there's a divorce, you're going to have to give up some shit. This is a card of still learning. And it could be referencing something or someone you've given up on. It's the end of a cycle. So it could reference giving up on the partying, giving up on the people that party. You're not wanting to hang out with, you know, you're wanting to get more serious. Could also reference, you know, you're going to be ending, you're going to get rid of the bullshitters. The other side, theoretical road to the future, we've got the Six of Wands. This is right side up. This is a very auspicious card. This card references recognition, so getting recognized for good work. Getting the accolades that you worked really hard for. This is earned success. This could be going public with something, an announcement. So it could be is something personal. You could be doing something public. You could have a YouTube channel. You could be telling people you have a YouTube channel. You could be announcing that you're dating all these other people. This card references good news, advancement in the arts and sciences. So if you're doing any kind of work or anything in the art field or the sciences, you might be coming up with a breakthrough, some kind of new discovery. Your art may be getting blown up. Be prolific if you're an artist. Be prolific. This card also references victory after strife, pleasure through labor, success through work, and helpful friends. So I'm seeing you really enjoying your job. I referenced you really getting the job of your dreams. So I feel like that is happening also. I see you really, really loving your job. Next, we've got the Queen of Cups. Right side up, light brown hair, hazel eyes. This person is an influencer, an empath. This person could be online, an influencer online, or just very influential, has people eating out of the palm of their hand. This is a very warm and loving person. This is someone who puts visions into action. This is someone with vision. A good wife, good mother, good friend. Doesn't have to be female. Honest, devoted, loyal. Kind, but not willing to go through too much trouble for someone. This card also references success, happiness, and pleasure. I feel this card references you, your way of thinking. You're going to be in this state. Through these bumps and speed bumps that you're going to hit, you're going to end up being in a secure and confident place. You're not, you're going to be enjoying yourself. You're going to be partying and you're going to be enjoying yourself. You're going to be surrounded by friends. You've got a lot of friends around. Furthest in the future, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Right side up, black hair, black eyes, dark complexion, young, 25, 30 years old or younger, give or take. This is a person of divination. So they're like the magician. They can use their mind, their will. They can make things happen. This card references keeping your work secret. So that's advice to keep your work secret. This person is genuine. This could reference an apology. We had reference of an apology with the Three of Swords. So that goes with that also. This could also reference an offer, being asked out. Ha ha ha. That's funny. I see you dating a lot of different people. If you're not in a relationship, I see you dating a lot of different people. And maybe some that are in a relationship. This card references starting out, a commitment, being committed, something durable, stable. Could also be giving someone or something many chances, whether they deserve it or not. This is a respect for learning, new ideas, a scholar, an introvert. This card references reflection, good management, carefulness, and good news about money. So finally, the news, we finally hear it's about money. Good news about money. Wasn't so sure if any of it was good. Well, I could tell it was good, but with the lawsuit being some loss, I wasn't really sure. You don't really know until you have all the cards laid out anyway. What I'm getting is you might date around. You might have some flings. You might have some serious relationships, and you might have some, one nights. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not hurting anybody, there's nothing wrong with that. You are going to have a solid offer, at least one solid offer, and there's going to be a player. There might be two players. You might be the player. So you might date two or three, and you might be causing the jealousy. And this is not for everyone, but some of you might be into multiple partner parties and something like that. That's what I'm picking up on here. So there's nothing wrong with that. If that might start some of the jealousy. I feel you could end up being with a younger person. It could be someone younger from your past. Could be unrequited love. Someone that had a crush on you in high school or something like that. They're coming through town and they hit you up. It could be a one-night stand. Could be the soulmate. You be the judge. You're going to be the one. You're going to have a lot of friggin' choices. You're going to have a lot of friends around. They're going to be very supportive. You're going to have a lot of supportive friends. You're going to have some new friends. Excuse me. You're actually going to start enjoying yourself. You're going to start enjoying your life. So you're going to be busy. So you're going to be busy getting busy. You're going to be busy getting busy. You're going to be beating them off with a stick. So have fun with that. Let me know how that goes. Let me know if that hits, how close that was, or whatever. I have a Korean oracle deck. It comes in a beautiful box. I just love it. It's one of the most beautiful decks I've ever had. And I usually pull one card from them and two came out, so I'm going to give you both. The first one that I pulled is the number 14, and it is the glabrous fruit Corchucoropus. I cannot say it. And in Korean flower language, it means I miss you very much. So someone misses you very much. It could be this person from the past. Someone misses you very much. The other card that came out was the number 25. And that's the Baka, the East Asian wild mint. And in Korean flower language, it means I want to fall in love once again. And you're gonna be. You are gonna be. You got the 10 of cups. So you're gonna be falling in love with your job. You're gonna be falling in love with. You might be falling in love with more than one person. Just a warning there. Especially if you're dating more than one person. But it looks like you're gonna be picking the more stable one. I feel like this is the one I think you're going to end up with someone younger. The pages, represent, and it doesn't matter what age you are, the pages represent someone younger. So, it could be the 25 to 30, or it could be, someone who's 25 to 30 years younger than you, give or take, or, all of it's, not set in stone. So, and I'm going to be pulling some love oracle cards. So if you've got someone that you're dating or someone that you haven't spoken with, they're not communicative, you're wondering what they're thinking, these are cards that should be what this person would say to you if they could. So I'm just going to pull some. We've got Please do what is best for your heart. So this person is feeling like, I don't know. I'm getting a vibe that they feel like they're not good for you. Like they're a bad influence on you or something. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. All right, that says it all right there. I can't talk to you right now. Someone's going through some kind of identity crisis or something, some value, self-worth. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. Oh, so they are feeling like they let you down. Oh, I cry at night. So they're really going through it. Something's really bothering this person. Oh, it hurts so much. Let's see. I need to figure myself out. So someone you're involved with or whoever you're thinking of that doesn't communicate that much is going through some self-worth issues. They're feeling like they're not good enough for you. Maybe they're not treating you right, or they don't feel worthy. So maybe keep that in mind. And then if you've got a question and you want to know when is something going to happen, how long do I have to wait? I like to pull the timing cards until I get a definite answer. It has some cards that are vague, so I pull until I get a damn answer, because that's why I have the damn deck, so I'm going to get the damn answer. So, pick a number between 1, 2, and 3, and that'll be your answer for whatever your question is. When am I going to get that raise? When am I going to meet the 1? If you picked 1, I'm going to try to go slow enough so you don't have to pause the video. If you picked number 1, the number is 8. The time is now. So something's going to be happening real soon. If you picked 2, the answer is 16 February. And we're in February right now, so it could be the next 2 weeks or next February. If you pick 3, the answer is 34. You have the power to create the timing by taking action. I don't know, that kind of is an answer. When will it happen? When you make it happen. When you make it happen. I might pull another one. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I pulled 33. Tomorrow looks promising. So if you pick 3, the answer is 34. You have the power to create the timing by taking action. And 33. Tomorrow looks promising. So take action tomorrow. So I hope this has helped. I hope you got something from this. Let me know how it hits. Let me know where you're from. You don't have to, but if you like the way I read, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. And until then, I'm off like a prom dress. So I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you for watching.